Matt wants to hear the story about your motorcycle crash. The one when you crashed in Italy?
Well, which one?
The one when you lost your eyebrow.
Oh, that was in Italy, and I was going through a tunnel, and I should have been on this because when I rented the thing, the guy got the front wheel between his legs and twisted a nut on it with his fingers. That should have warned me. But I was going through this tunnel and it started to oscillate, and I went down, and I could see it coming. But they say they have a temporary amnesia, which occurs sometimes before a traumatic accident. And I remember hitting the deck, and a bus was coming the opposite direction. And I said, "Oh boy, I hope this guy don't run over me." And then I was nod, and they jammed on the brakes 2 feet from me. And then the cops came, and I remember the cops racking this guy up, the driver. "Did you hit him?" No, they don't hit. But anyway, I was cold cocked and and I lost all my front teeth and eyebrows and went to the hospital.
On a motorcycle?
Huh?
You was on a motorcycle?
Yeah, that was my second bad experience.
What, you ran into a bus?
No, I was running in a tunnel in Italy,
Oh, he's telling
and
us.
I just went. It had a front end problem, and it
Yeah.
snapped in this tunnel,
Oh,
and I nearly got run over by a bus coming in the opposite
okay.
direction.
yeah.
But I wound up in the hospital, and these Italians that come by and say, pointing at me, "Americano, Americano." Not one of them had one iota of ability to speak English.
Is that right?
But they got me through it, and then when the next morning
I can't believe that.
I was laying next to a kid on a kind of a cot, and I was scared stiff of this kid. He looked kind of tough. I said, "This guy'll kill me. For the 20% of what's in my wallet."
Yeah.
And I had it sleeping on it, but I'm afraid to roll over. And I got a little friendly with him, and they passed out little bottles of wine like this. And he held up his bottle, and they said, "Hey, give me it, kid." And he gave it to me, and I drank it, and all of a sudden felt a whole lot better. And that, in the morning, guys were dying, or all around, gargling just before they croaked, and they'd come and get them on a stick and carry them out of there. And I think I'm going to be next. But I was
Why were they
recovering.
dying?
Huh?
Why were they dying?
Of their injuries,
Oh, injuries.
or whatever illness they might have had.
How old were you then?
How old was I then? 35. This was another trip. This wasn't during the war.
Oh, one during the war.
Yeah. It was we were on a visit over there to Italy, and I rented a motorcycle to go visit around. I got tired of living in the hotel there, and wanted to. That was a. Oh, I was. Something else to that story. Oh yeah. I wanted to get out of there. My wife and my friends were going home, and I said, "They have no idea I'm down here. These people wouldn't let me. I got to get out."
What part of Italy was that?
What?
What part of Italy?
Oh, and I tried to say Qualitaglia, up past Monaco. Here's France, here's Monaco, and here's Italy. It's all a close border.
Okay, northern part.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But anyway, after I got to finish this wine, I grabbed a broom from one of the nuns that were going around there scrubbing the floors, and walked into the laundry room, and I had a little money on me, and I got a hold of some guy out there who could speak English, get me taxi, ambulance or something. So he understood, and he brought the ambulance on. They took me back to the hotel. Then I got had a tough way going back, and I had no teeth and no eyes, and
If you want to sit on a tray, just let her play. You
yeah, life and me and motorcycles were not intended together.
Yeah.
One time coming back from Banner, I hit it before high school. I hit a brick
She wasn't going to get to see Caitlin.
with an Indian
We'll
motorcycle
go there when.
and wound up in a hayloft and caught, the bike came into it, the hayloft and caught fire, and I'm sleeping next to it. I was cold cocked again. The cops came and got me.
I gotta hold you real quick.
What, you drove into a barn?
Sir?
You rode into a barn or what?
No, a brick. I was coming back from Menor, the dance hall out there as a kid. And I just had this motorcycle and I was,
I could wear a wig.
this would be fun. Well, it wasn't.
Well, what happened?
I hit a brick in the
Oh,
road,
you hit a brick.
loose brick, and I flew off the motorcycle and went into a haystack about as far as from here to the girls there, and it caught fire.
Oh,
Two,
how come it to catch fire?
That,
Why did it catch fire?
one.
because it crashed. It spun out,
Oh,
and the gas, I guess, spilled on the hot
okay.
engine and caught fire.
yeah.
Right here.
Boy, oh boy.
Here. Here's your keys. Here's your keys. All right, it's not like the chicken.